so, here I stand, in my magenta silk dressing gown, barefoot and brushing the tops of my toes, those with toe rings, against the rough sisal of my welcome mat. "Hello, Dr. Morayo. Lots of mail for you today," says Li Wei, presenting a neatened stack with such finesse that I'm reminded of a samurai bowing before his empress, palms extended, head slightly bent. "The box was full," he announces, looking puzzled until I smile, and then he smiles, because we both know there's nothing surprising about my mailbox being full. That's the way I leave it these days, because I like him stopping by. We enjoy our little chats until it's time for Li Wei to return to work, and he tips his postal hat to bid me good day. And out of respect for his kindness, I always spend some minutes after he's gone, sorting through the political party mailings, the letters from Amnesty and the Sierra Club. Occasionally, if a colorful postcard or a handwritten envelope falls from the pile, I get excited, thinking it might be from a friend, even though I know it's usually just a prettier form of junk. Whatever happened to all those friends who used to send letters and postcards? Now, people just zap off emails or no notes at all. And then, of course, so many friends have died. I flick half-heartedly through Granta and Carr, and then stop to make myself a cup of tea, into which I dip a ginger biscuit. Yes, I know, I'm procrastinating, and if I don't pay attention, I might be late with some bills. They don't give you much time to pay these days, but I don't let this trouble me. Once upon a time, I was diligent, extraordinarily diligent, but life's too short to fuss over such small things. That, at least, is what I tell myself, until the diligence, never truly lost, reappears, and I return to the post. Today, there's a letter from the Department of Motor Vehicles with forms attached. I glance at it, mentally checking no, no, and no to a history of high blood pressure, heart attacks, and diabetes. I presume the letter is routine. But hold on, it's my birthday soon, so maybe that's what this is all about? Why, when one gets to a certain age, must every reminder of a birthday carry a tinge of gloom? I look at the letter again and notice that the deadline for the reply was last week. Bother. Better call. I dial, then cradle the phone between my ear and shoulder while unraveling my nighttime cornrows, which I do, on occasion, to keep my hair tangle-free. I don't mind waiting, but the automated message gives me the option of receiving a return call without losing my place in line. How civilized. I leave my name and number, and now, hands-free, I unravel my last plait, while pondering what to wear. In my wardrobe sit a stack of brightly colored fabrics. Some were gifts to myself, others presents from friends. Nowadays, I enjoy wearing native attire much more than I used to, especially when it's sunny. Today, I select a new Ankara in vibrant shades of pink and blue and then bring it to my nose. When I open the folds of cloth, I'm delighted to find the smell of Lagos markets still buried in the cotton, diesel fumes, hot palm oil, burning firewood. The smell evokes the flamboyance and craziness of the megacity that once was mine in between my husband's diplomatic postings. It was a place of parties and traffic jams, the city of my husband's people, my many nephews, nieces, and godchildren. I've often thought of returning to Lagos, and sometimes dream that I've already moved back to this big, crazy city where everyone calls me